So you're wondering how much it's going to really cost you to live in Boynton Beach, Florida. This video is all about the cost of living right here in sunny South Florida, and we're getting after it right over here. Boom! Boom! We're live. It's Chris I Go Home Group, powered by RE/MAX Direct, and I am your local Boynton Beach and South Florida realtor. We are doing so many videos about what it's like to live, eat, work, play, and thrive right here in Boynton Beach, South Florida. So hit the subscribe button now, smash the bell, and you'll get notified every time I do a new video. We are constantly getting calls from people around the country and around the world who are moving to South Florida. We absolutely love it. So if you're even thinking about moving to the Boynton Beach area or surrounding cities like Delray Beach, Boca Raton, Coral Springs, or Parkland, you've got to give me a call. Shoot me a text, email, send me a message on Facebook, or leave a comment down below. By any means necessary, connect with me because we've got your back when moving to Boynton Beach and South Florida. Today we're going to be talking about the cost of living here in South Florida. Housing, food, utilities, all that good stuff. First, I want to set a level starting point. For the basis of comparison, we'll use 100 to represent the national average. So anything that's above 100 is more expensive than the national average. Anything below 100 is less than the national average. Let's first start with the overall cost of living in Boynton Beach. Everything all included. Boynton comes in at 109.9. It's a little bit more expensive than the national average. The main driving factor pushing that number up is housing. The cost of housing. I want to pull up a map real quick because location is very important to keep in mind when you're considering moving to South Florida. Specifically Boynton Beach, Delray Beach, Boca Raton, Lake Worth, Coral Springs, and Parkland, really almost anywhere in Broward or Palm Beach County, is that we're located between the Atlantic Ocean to the east and the Everglades and wetlands to the west. So even if you're all the way out in West Boynton, where I live, close to the Everglades, you're still a 30-minute drive to the beach. The biggest driving factor for the cost of living in Boynton Beach is housing. Boynton comes in at 109.9, which might sound high, but if you compare it to New York City or California, which are at 294 and 239 respectively, it's relatively inexpensive. It's not that bad, and also not accounted for in that comparison, but a significant factor in the cost of living comparison is that there is no state income tax. Now, cost of living also depends on what type of lifestyle you want and can afford. So you could find a 1,000 square foot condo for around 130 grand, or you could find a 5,000 square foot home on the Intercoastal Waterway for around 2.4 million. A beautiful single family home in West Boynton will run you anywhere from 400,000 to 800,000, but the average price range for a single family home in Boynton Beach is 367,000. One thing to keep in mind if you're planning on moving down here and you're looking for something a little bit more affordable is that Boynton Beach is significantly less expensive than some of the neighboring cities like Boca Raton, for example. Boca's housing cost comes in at 147 ranking versus the national average of 100, and the median sales price for a single family home is $547,000. Now don't get me wrong, I love Boca Raton. It's extremely nice, a fantastic place to live, and we can certainly help you do that, but you tend to get more bang for your buck in Boynton Beach. Now, all right, that takes us to a very important consideration of healthcare. Boynton comes in below the national average at 98.1 for cost of healthcare. Boynton Beach and the surrounding areas like Delray and Boca are well known, well, all of South Florida is well known for its premier retirement communities. Because of this robust population, we've got tremendous access to world-class healthcare, hospitals, and specialists. Now, when it comes to food, Boynton is a little bit above that national average at 109, but one of the main reasons I love South Florida so much is the diversity. We've got some of the best Latin food, Caribbean food, Italian, seafood, sushi, Thai, Indian, anything you could ever possibly want. We have, and we've got the full range of pricing down here too. You could easily go straight down to the beach and find a meal for $100 and have a fine dining experience as well, just as easily as finding a mom and pop place and get a meal for $20. Utilities come in surprisingly enough below the national average at 97.1. The fact is, we really don't need to heat our homes down here. So it only gets down into the 40s a few nights a year. Now, I've lived in Florida almost my entire life. And even when it's 40 degrees outside, If you turn the AC off, it's only going to get into the mid to high 60s. Internet will cost you right around $40 to $65 a month, depending on what company you use and what speed you get. Florida is not really known for having the best public transportation. So if you aren't coming down here with a car, you can get a monthly bus pass for around $70, and our gas prices are relatively cheap at $2.27 a gallon. We are constantly helping people from around the country and around the world buy homes here in South Florida, Boynton Beach and surrounding areas. So if you're even thinking about moving to South Florida, you've got to reach out to me. Give me a call, text, DM, leave a comment below by any means necessary, because we've got your back when it comes to moving to South Florida. Also, check out some of my other videos if you want to know exactly what it's like to eat, live, work, sleep, play, and thrive right here in Boynton Beach or anywhere in South Florida. And until next time,